Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce. It really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
A look at the Magic starting group. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 3. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Embiid. That one's in, his first shot this game.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Suggs kicks to Carter. Pass to Suggs. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending. Woo, throw it down, big man. You gotta love seeing him rise up and just throw it down.
With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Here's Embiid after the made shot from Wendell Carter.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. Now, here's Banchero. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Grimes. And here's George. A three-pointer is right on target.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Wagner outside. 1:46 left to play in the first. Banchero, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 5, and that one drops.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Banchero. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
For the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Down low. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Orlando leading by 4. Isaac a screen on Edwards. Here's the teardrop. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. For Orlando, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Yabusele. And it's Butler in for Maxey. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Now, here's Isaac. Takes it from 10. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Banchero's got 8 points.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Here's Butler. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Right through the D for the layup. He's got 9. 7 seconds left here in the first quarter. With 1 on the clock. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And it's Banchero missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
And he knocks down the jumper. Banchero's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Right side, Butler. For 3, Edwards. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Banchero outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Banchero's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Magic. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Caldwell Pope outside. Wagner kicks to Carter. Suggs against Maxey. 5 to shoot. Suggs passes to Wagner. Kicks it out to Wagner. Shoots the 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Pass to George. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Here's Wagner. Takes it off the glass. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Maxey looking it over. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Suggs. And the layup falls. Suggs has got 5.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And that does it for the first half of play. Magic out in front, leading by 10. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Get ready for the fan Sports Shot Stronghold League. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So on the floor for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. To the middle. And it's Carter missing. The 76ers trail by 7. Oubre on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Over Carter. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Oubre. 11 points for Joel Embiid.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
And Banchero, here we go. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Magic have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. George against Suggs. And it's George missing. Orlando leading by 6. Wagner outside. Magic moving the ball around. Banchero left side. Back to Suggs. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Suggs has got 8 points.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Maxey passes to Grimes. Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 6. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Out to the wing. Oubre against Banchero. From 12 feet out. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 16 points for him.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Embiid from outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. Over George. On the mark with the 15-footer. And the Magic lead by 7. Philadelphia's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Fakes, he passes to Embiid. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Joel Embiid, too big.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Banchero. Carter with a screen on Oubre. Banchero, and it's Orlando with another.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Grimes. Oubre outside. Pass to Embiid. Good work defensively by Carter. And so it's Orlando heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball with... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Here's Anthony. We've got Yabusele. He's out there with Gordon. Butler out there with Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Butler. Embiid sets the pick for Butler. On the 3 off target.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And they pick up 2. Banchero's got 20 points.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Pass to McCain. Embiid the screen. And it's off from 3-point range. Orlando leading by 9. Banchero outside. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's De Silva. 6 to shoot. Here's Bitadze, guarded by Embiid. His first shot coming late. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
In the mold of Shaq, Joel Embiid is physically just overwhelming. Plus, he's got some touch and skill.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
It's good. 22 points for him.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thanks, David. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Embiid against Carter. Embiid inside. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
That's his second personal foul.
It's the first that brings them to within 10.
At the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Orlando.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Paolo Banchero.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Orlando moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Fires from 14. And it's Banchero missing. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
From way outside, Joel Embiid.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
On offense, here are the Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental...
strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got two bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5. Now here's Towns. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Here's Anunoby. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Towns passes to Hart. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, and Siakam is the total offensive package. A big man with post moves and a reliable jumper.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Shots good by Hart.
Boy, you love seeing that from Hart. Great exuberance and enthusiasm out there on the court.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Knicks head coach had a few moments to share with me. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Brunson. Bridges outside. 3-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
A minute 58 left in the opening quarter. To the inside. Here's Turner. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Brunson. Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Brunson. The rebound by Nesmith. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Turner, a screen on Bridges. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolled into the basket.
Now here's Bridges. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Halliburton. Gets the 3-ball to go. Halliburton's got 5 now.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Back to Brunson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Siakam finds Halliburton. On the take. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. And some changes here for New York. Achua's checked in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for Bridges. And the Pacers also making a change. Mathurin's checked in. Now here's Nembhard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Mathurin. And there's the screen. And he goes in for the dunk.
You know what I like? He's got that extra sauce. Mathurin can throw it down.
Now Brunson. Launches it from deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the floor for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the 4-man position. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And it's Mathurin missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 3. Pass to Robinson. And here's Payne outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And here's Toppin for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Toppin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Payne. Achua with a screen on McConnell. Payne drives. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play, trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for McBride. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Here's Payne. Indiana with a rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Halliburton's got an open look. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Towns, that's good.
And I'm trying to think of how many 7-footers I know with that level floater in their arsenal. It's a short roll call list, folks.
And some changes here for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Mathurin. Halliburton surveys the floor. Over Brunson, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside Achua, pass to Brunson. 50 seconds left in the first half. Yes, it's good.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Turner with it. And no good. Good work defensively by Towns. To the paint. Here's Achua. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton, the pass to DeMar. There's a screen by Turner. And here's Siakam for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Left side, McBride. Towns outside. Pass to Brunson. Got it off in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Neesmith passes to Demard. Turner against Towns. That one goes. Count it. Turner's got 6 points.
Tremendous offensive execution. Just trying to get as many clean looks as possible.
Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the three. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Outside Neesmith. Pass to Halliburton. Takes a 3. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. From behind the arc. That one's down for Brunson.
Don't let Brunson get hot. I mean, he'll answer all game long.
Indiana leading by 3. Halliburton, the pass to Demard. Back to Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Achua's checked in for Anunoby. Matherin's checked in for Indiana. Here's Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Pass to Bridges. With the 10-footer. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Bridges has got 7 now in this quarter.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Hart. Here's McConnell. No points yet. Siakam, the pass to McConnell. Soft touch off the glass.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Knicks trail by 7. Outside Brunson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly. Just dropping his shot in.
Brunson against McConnell. Siakam outside. The 3 is up. Achua with the rebound. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Here's McBride. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 3-point Indiana lead.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Siakam looking it over. Here's the floater. Ooh, Robinson with a block. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. With 2 seconds left. And Siakam gets it to go. Siakam's got 5.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play. Executed beautifully, too.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. Hunting for... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got T.J. McConnell. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. Then it's Toppin, and it's Halliburton in at the 2. Here's Towns. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Halliburton with the ball. From 11 feet away, and it's Indiana scoring again.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
Over to the wing, outside Anunoby. Towns, right side. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. McBride can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 7. And he's going for the lob. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So for the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Brunson against Halliburton. And that one's good for Brunson.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Pacers leading by 6. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the layup is good off the glass.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
And Siakam with the slam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Brunson. Look at Brunson, tough in the lane.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Halliburton for 3. Counted from distance. Halliburton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Hart finds Bridges. No good with the triple. Indiana has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Outside Neesmith. Halliburton outside. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now a 12-point Pacer lead.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Neesmith. Now here's Halliburton. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nice shot by Turner.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Pacers lead 58-47.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road.
down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
A look at the Magic starting group. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Vucevic a screen on Wagner. And Giddey gets it to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Caro outside. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And Stan, after a few down years, the Magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Wagner. Banchero a screen on Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Wagner kicks to Suggs. With 1 on the clock, and then Carter with the dunk.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Suggs passes to Carter. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Inside, here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Giddey. Buzelis with the ball. Banchero's there. Back to Giddey. Unloads. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here's Banchero. With the floater, it's rebounded by Giddey. The Bulls leading by 3. Out left to the wing. Here's Ball. No good on the shot. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Here's Banchero. What a terrific move that was. 6 points for Paolo Banchero.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Now here's Giddey. 8 points for him. Vucevic a screen on Wagner. Giddey no good. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Now Suggs. He has yet to score. Here's Banchero. He sinks the 11-footer.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Orlando out in front. They lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Anthony, Isaac out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Black, and it's Bitadze in at the 5. Now, here's Banchero. Outside Anthony, fires for 3, drills it from outside. Anthony's got the lead up to 2 now for Orlando.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Here's Giddey. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Here's Orlando now. The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Dosunmu. Orlando also making some changes. Wendell Carter comes in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Suggs in for Isaac. The tray. Offensive rebound. Here's Suggs. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Jones kicks to Williams. Pass the ball over Suggs. And the Bulls with another miss.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Buzelis is checked in for Williams, and it's White in for Trey Jones. Franz Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Cole Anthony. There's the triple. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Nice move. He lays it in.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Suggs passes to Carter. Caldwell Pope with it. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Suggs. Carter's got 7 points.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by Carter. Wagner against Ball. Again, the Magic score.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Sinks the triple. Buzelis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Here's Banchero. 13 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Buzelis.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. He hits the second from the line. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Buzelis. White is out there with ball. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. Just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
Magic leading by 4. Suggs looking around. Connects from three-point range. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Buzelis sets a screen for White, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Banchero outside, and there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Anthony Black's checked in for Orlando.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Banchero. 5 on the clock. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster is different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And that's just some good old-fashioned bully ball from Banchero. Just a physical force.
Giddey with the screen on Banchero. Williams, that's good.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Banchero against Williams. Here's Black. Buries it from 3-point range. Black's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Magic.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Inside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Misses the 3. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. We've got Paolo Banchero. Black is out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing this game.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. It's stolen by Banchero. Here's Black. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And showing off some agility on the break. Banchero is so elusive in the open floor.
Here's Jones. Sinks that one from the post.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Magic leading by 11. Banchero outside. There's the pick. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Trey Jones. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. Wagner outside. To the middle, here's Banchero. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Banchero's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Ball sets a screen for Giddey. Here's Vucevic. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. 13 feet away. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Vucevic, a screen on Wagner. Pass to Vucevic from deep. Another miss by Vucevic.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Banchero. Yes, that goes in. 30 points for Paolo Banchero.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Magic.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Wagner. Anthony's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Black's subbed in for Suggs. Collins finds Herter. Takes the 12-footer and hits. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Black the pass to Banchero. just 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup. Banchero's got 34 points.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And good that time. Here's Black. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for
Really run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Turner.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
And Allie, thank you for that. And here's Oubre from the arc. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Now, he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
Here's Nembhard. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And Nesmith gets it to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. George scanning the floor. Pass to Embiid. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Off target from outside.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Nembhard, and he gets it to go.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Siakam. Over George. And the basket by Siakam.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
George with it. Outside Oubre. Back to George. Let's go with a three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Siakam outside. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Kept alive. Nembhard, good.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And Philadelphia has possession. Following the bucket by the Pacers. Sinks it from distance.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Nembhard outside. Inside. Here's Siakam. And the layup falls.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
1 second left. Unable to get that one. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Philadelphia on top, up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. We've got Toppin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin, and it's Walker in at the 4. Walker, a screen on Butler. Halliburton, good. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Embiid, a screen on McConnell. Butler passes to Embiid. Indiana with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Back to Toppin. There's a screen by Toppin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McConnell. And it's blocked by Edwards. Halliburton against Butler. To the inside. Embiid passes to Butler. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
Yeah, the passing has only gotten better from Embiid. It adds a huge element to his game.
Halliburton outside. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly BA, got to be near the top of the list. Number 1, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the middle. Toppin with a steal. Edwards against Mathurin. Pass to McConnell. 1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Halliburton right side. Halliburton! Halliburton getting it done against the tough D.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Out to Oubre. Pass to Grimes. From deep. Hits a three-pointer. Grimes has got 5 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Turner. He's scoreless. And here's Siakam for 3. Drains the triple.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
The Sixers lead by 6. Maxey surveys. Outside Oubre. Fires the 3. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam outside. 32 seconds left to play in the half. And that one good. And now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Now this is such a critical component to Siakam's game. The face-up ability, nicely done on the jump shot.
Down low. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
With an excellent balance of size and touch, he's a tremendous finisher right there inside.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Siakam with it. He's got 9. Turner, a screen on George. Siakam for 3. The shot comes out. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with Paul George. Joel Embiid is out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in a shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Siakam outside. Nembhard outside. Fires in the triple. Nembhard's got 5 now. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates. And it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Here's George. And a miss there off the inbound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Embiid. Embiid just too tall inside.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play. You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
There's Neesmith with the three. Drills it from deep. He has 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Maxey passes to George. Screen by Embiid. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
There is no doubt in the mind there of Paul George. What an answer.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Halliburton.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Embiid. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Siakam outside. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Pass to Grimes. Oubre on the wing. Here's Yabusele. He's covered by Siakam. Here's Embiid. Second chance effort. It's Embiid with the follow.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
On the wing, Nembhard. Now here's Turner. Here's the 3. The shot won't fall.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Maxey. The 3 knocks down the long J. And now a 10-point 76ers lead.
Well, the corner 3, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Maxey against Halliburton. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Maxey. From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Sixers on top, leading by 10. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Walker out there with Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard position. Embiid against Toppin. The 3 is up. McCain's shot is off. Pacers trail by 10. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And two things you love here. How confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. George for 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Embiid. And Turner with the block.
I tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Screen by Embiid. George for three. Sinks the tray.
You can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's Embiid. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. A minute 53 left in the game. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far. Pass to Grimes. For 3, George. The putback. Ooh, nasty putback from Embiid.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. Just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Turner, a screen on Maxey. Halliburton for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Halliburton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
From 12 feet. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the 76ers lead by 6.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Halliburton, good.
Now, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Pass to Embiid. Face of tough D.
Really good move to the hole against the smaller guy. He uses his strength so well.
Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Outside Maxey, pass to Grimes, and so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Maxey. Outside Oubre. Hits the trifecta.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. For 3, Maxey. The shot, no good. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They trail by 7. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Yeah, you know, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Indiana calls timeout. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking substitution.
And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Siakam outside. Shoots over Oubre. It falls!
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
At the line for your sixth.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game. So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
To see skilled bigs dueling down low, kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Rizushea and Johnson. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. Now Young, after OG Anunoby missed from long range. Young against Brunson. Shots good from Young. Young's got his team on the board to start the game for Atlanta. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Up and in on the layup.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Here's Young. Lets it go from deep. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Young's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Bridges for 3. Drills it from outside.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Back to Young. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here is Anunoby, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Brunson against Young, and that one's good. Brunson's got his second basket.
Brunson working with a quick pace, just brushing the defense off.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Now, here's Bridges after the miss from Trae Young. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist from Bridges.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And a switch here also for Atlanta. LeVert's checked in for Rizushea. Now, here is Young. He's got 8. Here's Okongwu. And he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Brunson, the bounce pass. The dunk by Achua.
Use the pick and roll, and then Brunson's court sense allows him to make that play.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Pass to LeVert. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Brunson outside. Shot clock at 5 over Young. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And that in-between Jay, Brunson capable.
The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Young. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Brunson scanning the floor. He gets that one. Brunson's got 10. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Reza Shea, Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's man in at the 3. It feels like every season, Brett, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
And such a nice stroke for a rookie. Reza Shea looking like a polished shooter already.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Bridges. And with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's LeVert. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Bridges shot good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So for the Knicks, Towns comes in for Robinson. And Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Reza Shea.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you. That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Young.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing. Cooking with grease right now.
Bridges outside. Pass to Achua. Here's Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Precious Achua. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And then for Atlanta, Johnson, he's checked in for George Niang. Reza Shea is coming in for Mann. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for LeVert.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Reza Shea thrives in that role.
Here's Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. His 3-pointers off the mark. New York leading by 3. With the step back. Brunson against Young. Nice. Brunson working inside.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
Brunson against Young. Robinson with the block. Here's McBride. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. And now a 7-point New York lead.
Knicks lead 30-23.
Young taking his time here. Over Brunson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at center. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Back to Brunson. Oh, there's the muscle from Brunson.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Rizachet with it. He's got 6. A nice shot by Young.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Knicks on defense. It's a 5-point game. Here's Rizachet. He's guarded by Anunoby. Good D by Anunoby. New York's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Back to Young from past the arc. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Off with the layup. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Johnson. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
I think he gets as much talk, not just about his shot selection, but his playmaking.
Now, here's Hart. Tipped away. Here is Daniels, defended by Bridges, and it's Johnson with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And Brunson gets it to go.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Achua's checked in. George Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. Karis LeVert comes in for Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. LeVert with it. The Hawks again can't hit. LeVert against Brunson. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
LeVert the pass to Okongwu. Here's Rizashea. The three ball. Drains the three-pointer. Rizashea's got 9.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Rizashea. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
At the wing position, Rizashea has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting, and add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
And the second free throw, good. And here is Bridges. He's got 13. Launches a three. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 16.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's the New York Knicks. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Puffkin in at the point guard. 5 on the clock. LeVert kicks to Niang. Launches from deep. Knicks with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And Towns gets it to go.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
The Hawks trail by 10. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A different look for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. Back to Brunson. Brunson with a head of steam, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 24.
Yeah, Brunson's the kind of guy who's going to seek you out and try to get that kind of contact.
High arcing shot. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut back down to 7 after the points coming from Young.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Brunson. And he lays it straight in. Brunson's got 12 points here in the second half.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his third foul of the game. Pass to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Here's Brunson over Young. And Jalen Brunson again. 28 points for him.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Towns a screen on Young. Bridges passes to Towns. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Young's shot is off.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but it's like plenty of room.
Brunson finds Hart. Now Brunson. Lets a floater go. It's blocked. Young against Brunson. Young, good. 43 seconds left in the game. Bridges outside. Towns for three. And it's Rizichet with the rebound.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team foul.
$20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. 19 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
So it's Atlanta now.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some missing.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Pass to Daniels. The three, it's good from beyond the arc.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 15.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
So it's New York picking up the win. It was up for grabs, right?
exactly right, VA, and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively too.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Emhart, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. Now here's Suggs. Ben Carroll the screen. There's the 3. Siakam pulls down the board. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Pulls up. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Yeah, working the play to perfection. Siakam comes off the screen free to fire a shot.
Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton.
And here are the Magic now. The Pacers making their last shot. Here's Suggs. And he makes it.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Siakam outside. Now Neesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Three-pointer. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Out to the wing. The three from Banchero. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Responding nicely with his own three, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Siakam outside. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Carter. Banchero outside. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And that's just inexcusable. I mean, you gotta box out Banchero or he'll make you pay dearly.
There's a screen by Turner. And here's Siakam for three. No good. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Matherin comes in for Neesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tied together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Indiana's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Matherin. And yep, it's good.
Great body control allows Matherin to finish through contact.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wagner up top. He's covered by Matherin. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Siakam outside. With 1 on the clock. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Siakam's got 7. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. The Pacers out in front, leading by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got Goga Bataze. Paolo Banchero is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here's Halliburton. No made baskets yet. McConnell from outside. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Isaac with a screen on Matherin. And Carroll passes to Isaac. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Here's Banchero. The Pacers making their last shot. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Banchero against Matherin. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. No good that time.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
It's Matherin with a drive.
Yeah, tricky move by Matherin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
Orlando has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Wagner. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Wagner's got 6 points.
You like to see that from Wagner. I mean, as he continues to develop his mid-range game, I think we'll see more and more of that.
Turner against Carter. Siakam, the pass to Matherin. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Back to Suggs. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Nembhard. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Now here's Siakam. 7 points in the game. Over Wagner. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 9 points in the game.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Suggs outside. And the layup is good. And the Magic lead by 4.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Magic out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Haliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, small forward. Here's Nembhard. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. 4-point game, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, they'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in. That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. From the wing, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Nembhard's got 5 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The 3 from Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Siakam, the pass to Haliburton. Now Nembhard. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Wagner. 1:58 left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Picked by Carter. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam in the post. Working on Banchero. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from Haliburton. Haliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 4. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Banchero. Good on the bucket. Banchero's got 23 points.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
And Siakam gets it to go.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Magic have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. Oh, from deep. The rebound by Nesmith. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Turner, a screen on Banchero. Siakam in the post. Guarded by Banchero. Siakam, no good. Wagner outside. Pass to Suggs. Here's Banchero. And that's not going to go. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Orlando ahead, leading by just 2. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Indiana trailing here. We've got Cole Anthony. Goga Batadze is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Black in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That's going to send Tyrese Halliburton to the line. It goes on Cole Anthony. Free throw no good for Halliburton. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
Walker sets a screen. Triple! Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Banchero outside. About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Black. He's marked by McConnell. Here's Banchero. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Banchero putting together some kind of performance here. He's the entire package.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
And Allie, thanks. Banchero outside, over Siakam, and it falls all over the rim and in. Banchero's got 11 in the second half.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Outside Neesmith, Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Carter. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up to the Orlando Magic. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. 1:50 left to play in the 4th quarter. Oh, Banchero working his magic.
No shame or fear in this young fella. Banchero will take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Suggs against Halliburton. From outside, off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Wagner. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Magic lead by 2.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
Suggs against Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Over Suggs. Again, Halliburton missing.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Back to Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. There's the triple. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
The young fella taking charge of the situation. Wagner gets the clutch bucket for his team. How sweet is that?
Halliburton, good.
Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
Picked by Carter. Knocked loose.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
It's not over yet.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Halliburton, the pass to Neesmith. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Banchero. Over Siakam. Yes!
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Here's Neesmith. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So a close game here sees Orlando taking this.
About the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniel. And it's Rizachet in at the small forward position.
And this kid, Rizachet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Embiid against Okongwu. Lets it go from 11. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Daniels with it. Embiid's there. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Daniel, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Now here's Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. A three-pointer off the mark. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Rizachet with it. Pass to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Young. Step back shot. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Daniels. Oubre outside. 76ers moving the ball around. Maxey in the corner. Three-pointer. They get it again. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Rizachet sets the screen for Young. For 3. The Hawks again can't hit. 76ers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Oubre against Johnson. Young taking his time here. Back to Johnson. Shoots it. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Johnson's got 5 now.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And a change for the Hawks. LeVert's checked in. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Here's Oubre. Back to George. Down low. Here's Maxey. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
A physical scoring guard. Maxey is at home on the inside.
1:09 left in the first quarter. Young outside. To the paint. And Okongwu slams it in.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Bounce pass Maxey. Oubre on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Really left alone that time.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Young pass to LeVert. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now, here's Okongwu. He's tightly guarded. Lets it go with a three. Again, the Hawks good for two.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Maxey looking it over. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
At the line for your Sixers.
He doesn't get the second one. From deep three-point land, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court right now for the Hawks, Karis LeVert is out there with Risa Shea. Then there's George Niang. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's man in its small forward. LeVert with a wide-open look. Wide-open shot is on the money.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Embiid against Capella. Embiid, no good. The Hawks leading. Here's Niang. The shot that time, not on target. Butler against LeVert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now, Risa Shea hasn't made one yet. 2 points, that one goes. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Here's McCain. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. McCain's got the lead back up to 1 now for Philadelphia. Pass to man. Embiid against Capella. LeVert with it. Over Butler. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. LeVert's got 4 points this quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Jalen Johnson comes in for man. Dyson Daniels checked in for Risa Shea. And Trae Young subbed in for Karis LeVert. And Young kicks to Daniels. Pass to Niang. Now Young. Back to Niang. And the 3-ball is good. Niang's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Reza Shea, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here's George. Pass to Grimes. Back to George. Outside, Maxey. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
Johnson sets the screen for Young. Another 3 for Atlanta. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Maxey attacking. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Young dishes to Okongwu. Daniels passes to Young. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers, trailing by 2. Nifty move. And the layup is good. Maxey's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got George. Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Reza Shea. Hawks passing it around. 3-pointer, Daniels. He can't hit that time. The 76ers leading by 3. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Now, here is George. And here's Maxey. The shot's good on the assist by George. Maxey's got 12 in the game.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you. Young outside. 3-pointer. They get it back. Okongwu. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket. Pass to Embiid. Embiid off the bounce. George with the ball. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And got to be confident in that mid-range. And Paul George certainly is.
To the middle. Embiid with the steal. Oubre against Johnson. Here's Grimes. Still scoreless. Maxey against Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And most of the time, you expect Young's 3-ball to fall. That's just how good he is.
Oubre up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Maxey against Young. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young outside. Over Maxey. Young, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Back to Maxey. Embiid the screen. A three. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
So locked in from range. Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizachet. Mans checked in for Dyson Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. Three-pointer, LeVert. Good on the triple. LeVert's got 9.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from LeVert.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
LeVert against Maxey. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now here's LeVert. He's got 11. Capella with a screen on Maxey. A nice shot by LeVert. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping the ball.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got George Niang. Also, Terrence Mann is out there. Clint Capella is out there with LeVert. And it's Buffkin in a point guard. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Once Embiid has the ball in that spot, it's lights out.
And here's LeVert. Capella sets a screen for LeVert. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Atlanta with the ball. A 2-point game. Pass to Mann. Over George. Hawks passing it around. Just 4 to shoot. Here's LeVert. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Back to Oubre. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thank you, David. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Here's Young. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 4. George finds Embiid. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Atlanta with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Young, good.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Pass to Embiid. Over Okongwu. Embiid, no good.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
Young, good.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Now Embiid, covered by Okongwu. And they double up Embiid. Pass to George. There's the three. Buries it from outside.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Teardrop shot.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Shoots the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Wound up there for Johnson. Oubre with the steal, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Trae Young. That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
The Hawks again can't hit. So the 76ers win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.